My name is Alan Mond. I'm the CEO and co-founder of MuniRent, and I'm extremely excited to be here with all of you to tell you a story about our company with an unexpected twist at the end. So MuniRent, in essence, is a website that lets public agencies rent underutilized equipment and share personnel with other public agencies. We're essentially bringing the sharing economy to government. And it's a trend that is called collaborative government, and we see it pop up everywhere in the country. When we were researching the space, we found out that government-owned equipment sits idle 70% of the time. To put that into perspective, in California alone, cities have spent over $24 billion in equipment over the past 5 years. $24 billion at 70% utilization, that's $16.8 billion of locked-in capital. Now, if that still doesn't sink in, let me put it another way. That's 2.5 times the cost to build the new Bay Bridge. That's in equipment that's just sitting in yards right now. So what are cities doing about this? Is government working to solve this issue? Well, as it turns out, yes, there are governments and there are people out there that are trying to solve this issue. One of them is Don Newell, who's pictured above me. Don is an amazing person. He's been sharing equipment for the past 20 years. But Don has a problem. And his problem is that his equipment sharing program still relies on static PDFs, phone calls. There's no good tool for people to find equipment or to keep track of how much of this equipment has been shared. This is where we recognize that technology could play an important role in solving this problem. Enter MuniRent. MuniRent is a website that lets government agencies share equipment. We provide a centralized database where you can find equipment easily with pictures, and when you click on a piece of equipment, you can actually find its availability and any other details that are pertinent to that particular equipment. You can keep track of how much money you've spent in rentals and how much money you've actually made by renting out equipment. How much revenue have you generated? All of this in one website. So to prove that this concept worked, we took it to Michigan, and after only 5 months, we've had 23 municipalities signed up, 1 county, school districts, and even public universities. Now, but something unexpected happened during this pilot project. And that unexpected thing was that someone contacted us to find out if they could use this same platform internally. And we actually thought, yeah, this could very well work. But we needed a pilot customer. And this same person worked for the Oregon Department of Transportation. And the Oregon Department of Transportation, with 6,500 pieces of equipment, 300 crews, and more than 8,000 miles of paved roads, is using MuniRent internally to share equipment and be a more efficient agency. So with that, we realized that MuniRent is not just for external equipment sharing. It actually fosters collaboration internally as well. That's why we're launching a new product called MuniRent Patriot Plan, which allows for municipalities, public agencies, and any local government to share equipment internally. So with that, I'd like to invite you to join the collaborative government movement. And when you go home, share this story and tell your local city officials to give us a call. Thank you very much.